And we're joined by two-term West Kelowna City Councillor and now candidate for the BC United Party, Steven Johnston. Tell us about your decision to attempt to represent West Kelowna-Peachland in the provincial election.
Yeah, thanks, Kent. Community service has always been something that's modeled to me at a very young age. My parents were incredibly active in this community, and whether it be serving neighbors or friends or coaching baseball, they were always modeling to us what it means to be a community participant. And so, for the last 5 years, fast forward, I've been a city councillor in West Kelowna, a regional district director with the RDCO, and it's really ignited in me this passion for public service.
What is it about the BC United Party that makes it feel like the right fit for you?
I've always been a BC Liberal member. Dating back years ago, I was on Ben Stewart's executive board, and I am currently on his board again now. So it's always been my home party. I really do believe that the BC United, first of all, I'll say too, I like the name change. I know it's confusing for people, but it really helps to clarify that disassociation with the federal Liberal Party, because it was always a very confusing thing.
That didn't make sense before the change, did it?
No, it really didn't. So that's helped with that. But now we've got the new challenge of communicating who the party is. And I really do believe the BC United Party is best poised to represent British Columbians and make meaningful change in the province. They are a right of center, up the middle party. And that's really where we need to do business, is up the middle, move the ball down the field and get things done.
Right. Love those sports analogies. So, but in the past, getting the BC Liberal, or now the BC United Party nomination, would be almost like the vote itself becomes a coronation. It's in the bag. But now we've got the resurgence of the Conservative Party. I'm not sure how real that's going to get, but it does perhaps bleed some votes that otherwise would go to the BC United Party. So you might have to really compete in this campaign.
Oh, for sure. One thing I've always, sort of a mantra for me in politics, is I never take anything for granted. So even when I'm running for council, it's working hard till the last moment. We never stop. And so that same work ethic will go into this campaign. Nothing will be taken for granted, and we will work hard, because there is that risk of, vote splitting on between the Conservative Party and the United Party. But I really do believe that as the messaging comes out, as people become familiar with Kevin, with the party, with myself, I think the choice will be clear.
I did find it notable during COVID, when a lot of the policies, as they were unfolding, the BC Liberal Party at the time was staying silent and just following along with how it went. But there you were, as a West Kelowna councillor, questioning some of the things that we were doing. How does that factor into how people perceive you in your new role provincially?
Yeah, so a lot of the questions I had at that time were related to the decisions we were making in-house as an organization in West Kelowna, of which I am one of the contributing leaders there. So that was really an appropriate place to place those questions, I believe. At this time, those are matters for the city that are legal in nature, and so I'm not really at liberty to discuss those further. But
and I guess these days are behind us now.
Those days are behind us, and it's a wonderful thing. I really do believe that there's a hopeful horizon for British Columbians, and I think that this party represents the best of what is to come. And I'm excited to get started and hopefully be the next MLA for the West Kelowna-Peachland riding.
Terrific. And do you know who you'll be up against? We've got a former RCMP member that will be running for the Conservative Party here. Do you know him?
You know what? I've never met Macklin. I actually have reached out to say hi, so I'd be happy to say hi and meet Macklin if you ever want to do that. But as far as I know, there's no NDP candidates just yet.
Just yet. So I guess it remains to be seen. But good luck. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Ken.
And thank you for watching Kelowna Now.